meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
We've got ourselves a decent day. Pretty typical for this time of the year. It's late December. We've got a high temperature today and tomorrow in the low 40s, and that's exactly on the average right there. Now, we'll say this, though. We haven't had a whole lot of rain lately. We've had just a little over an inch for the month of December. I don't think a lot of people are complaining about that. We've only had a trace of snow as well this December, so we could probably use a little precipitation. Here's what we're going to get. We are going to get plenty of it before we round out this year, and of course round out this month. We're going to be seeing, it looks like better than 2 inches are possible out there. As we take a look at our Evansville Hyundai cam, of course that is on the Deaconess Gateway complex, one of the buildings there, looking out toward the east side of Evansville. Traffic picking up a little bit. A lot of folks heading back to work, or a lot of people maybe heading to lunch on the east side. That's possible too. Sunshine breaking through the clouds in downtown. Love to see that. We are going to see more clouds and sun today, but hey, at least we got a little vitamin D coming down. That's our Zimmer Funeral Home camera on top of Fifth Third Bank. And the Strip in Henderson also catching some rays. And off in the distance, you can see downtown from the Heads Construction camera in the backyard. Downtown Owensboro not seeing the rays right now. A lot of clouds still, but you'll catch a few breaks over the course of the afternoon. 38 degrees right now. Temperature kind of inching its way upward. North-northwest wind at 9 miles an hour, adding a chill for sure. Temperature-wise, 32 Lagodi, French Lick, 30 down Flora. The temperatures dropped 2 degrees, and we're going to be noticing most temperatures rising a little bit, but again, a much colder day than what we had yesterday when we topped out in the upper 50s. Of course, once those clouds started to roll in mid-afternoon, that wind really started to kick in. It wasn't so pleasant out there, but it was before that into the early afternoon. 36 Owensboro, 35 Jasper, 37 degrees in Carmi, 38. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, we got 38, 39 degrees in Morgantown's as warm as I see. No 40s on the board yet, but I think most of us should inch our way again into the low 40s. Wind speed-wise, we've got a few double digits, 13 miles an hour in Owensboro, 13 miles an hour in Flora, and 13 miles an hour in Harrisburg. Interesting that they're all 13 if they're double digits. Anyway, you factor that in, feels like 28 Owensboro, 31 Harrisburg, feels like 20 right now in Flora with that cold temperature. Beautiful sunset last night. VICKI BOLIN got this shot from Tell City, Indiana. I love that burst of gold along the horizon. A little orange and then a little pink as it kind of works its way up from the tree line there. Great shot, VICKI. Thank you so much from Tell City. And here's another good-looking shot, too, from Livermore. Oh, yes, sky. Beautiful sky. As we see, Holly Johnson got this shot here. Love the deep, like orange and pink, even kind of a reddish tone right there. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. So that's a good thing. And you can see along the horizon the silhouetted I guess the buildings on the farm there, the grain bin. Live first warning Doppler radar showing a whole lot of nothing going on. I do expect to see plenty of something going on. It's going to get a workout Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as we have 3 straight days with good chances for rain. But not until later in the day on Wednesday. With some clouds kind of pouring on in. A few breaks off to the west right now, too, as we get a gander at what's going on across the region. Really not a whole lot, but if you're traveling north, plenty of clouds to be had. You can even see some clouds starting to push in from the west through Missouri. We've got a nice little break right here with some sunshine, but again, clouds will swallow up that sky soon enough. Out west, look at this. We've got a storm system, which is right there along the California coast, bringing some much-needed rain to California, and that low-pressure system is our next rainmaker as it works its way across the mountains, redevelops on the other side of the mountains along the front range, and then moves in our direction. It's going to be bringing us rain midweek. Again, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday rain, that's the low responsible. Anyway, future tracker showing a few too many breaks in the clouds, but we are going to see a decent amount of sunshine over the next couple of days, especially first thing tomorrow morning. And oh, by the way, we're going to have a full moon tonight. We had some breaks in the clouds overnight, last night into this morning, but should have a few more breaks tonight, so it should be a pretty sight in that night sky, but the temperature is going to drop down into the mid-20s. Pretty typical for this time of the year, but still cold enough that you're going to have to bundle up if you want to catch that moon, unless you got a nice unobstructed view. The moon, obviously, when it's full, it rises opposite of the sun, when the sun is setting anyway. Sun's going to set in the west, moon will rise in the east, and then set in the west early in the morning. So anyway, future tracker showing plenty of clouds, but no rain until Wednesday. Looks like later in the morning, maybe a few spotty showers, but it looks like it's going to be afternoon before we really start to see that rain pick up in earnest, and it will. As we noticed on rainfall forecast, nada. I mean, goose eggs across the board over the next couple of days, but as we hit Wednesday, plenty of rain to be had, and this takes us into early Thursday morning, just after midnight, with plenty more rain to be had. I think we'll see better than 2 inches of rain when it all tapers off on Friday in the new year. As we take a look at what's going on today, not a drop of rain expected. We are going to see low 40s for a high. A chilly northwest wind at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Over the next 7 days, temperatures are going to be staying chilly tomorrow, and lovely chairs there, by the way, on our side. And then we've got 43, 57 degrees too on Wednesday. And we're going to notice the temperature jump, the wind jump up, but the rain chance is going to jump up in the afternoon. So may not be able to enjoy it that much. And then we've got that chance for rain also on Thursday and Friday as we ring in the new year on a wet note. Maybe that's a good sign, though. Anyway, temperature's a little chillier on Saturday and Sunday, but it will be warm, or I should say, it will be dry both Saturday and Sunday. Nothing warm, about 38 degrees for a high, but it's January at that point.
It's January.
At least it's not 8 below, you know?
True that.
That's the way I look at it. Look, what a beautiful shot this is. This is from last night as Elizabeth Ann Gelhausen was in the passenger seat about to cross.
Yes, not driving.
About to cross the Bob Cummings Lincoln Trail Bridge in Cannelton. Beautiful shot of that sunset behind the bridge. Love it. In Cannelton, Indiana. Elizabeth, thank you so much for sending that picture my way.
Gorgeous picture. We'll be back with gorgeous Charlie Stocker right after this.